Hey guys, welcome back to the content that you're about to watch. So, I will be going over some computer science memes. Well, I graduated. Congrats to me. Now that I graduated, let's look at some of the funny memes from computer science because I'm majoring. So, let's just get hop onto it right now. Here we go. Stacking if else statements be like, get it? You're stacking UPs out there. So I know if then statements if you're so it's just basically if you do A, if it's A, then you do that. If it's A, it's not. Else if it's B, then do it. Else if C, and then else if D, else if E, all that stuff. If this one works, then we'll have to use that statement. So if this statement works, then you do this action. Otherwise, we have to check another statement. It keeps going through the if it else statements. I think USB is really more related. Yep, they have stacks and stacks and stacks of USBs. It worked. It will work. Recursion. Learn the program. Make a recursive function. Okay. And no exit condition. And then it keeps going. And there's no issue. I just want to learn the program. I have to make a recursive function. Recursive function means it will keep repeating. If you want to recall that function again, it will recall that function itself. It's gonna keep doing this again and again and again and again until it doesn't stop. And if it's no X condition, then this is just loop, like a for loop. And if you don't know what a for loop is, it's just again, there's infinite loops. There are such thing as infinite loops. Might as well care for that. How do I A? You do B. But that doesn't do A. Yeah, nobody does A. How do I you do this? No, you do this. No one's gonna do A anymore because it's so old. Overstack flow happens every time. But if we search anything in the overstack flow, I mean, not gonna lie, be honest with you, everybody searches on overflow because that's true. We all search them. We all looked up. Because in reality, yeah, if we're having a hard time and can't see what this code is going through, might as well look Google and see what's going on. Why is your code not working or something else like that? Almost made fun of an electrician today. Like, isn't electrician's guild rule that you have to perform 5 minutes of ritual complaint about what was the previous electrician thinking before you're allowed to fix anything? But then I remembered I'm a software engineer. I mean, people make fun for electrician because they do some electricity things. But you're a software engineer, you're coding stuff. Electrician things different. Electrician is very different. Is it very different? I think it's different. Yeah. You're the one who might probably think might be fun of something. Probably do a 5 minutes ritual playing, but you are. Okay, you run the code. All right. Error's found. Oh god, what did you do? Error is at line 57. Okay, line 57. That's good. But the code has 43 lines. What? I code all the lines, like 43 lines. That's how much lines that I have coded. And errors on line 57? Come on, give me a break. Or you might give yourself a lot of white space, I think, or new line. New lines, but no code whatsoever. Lines, but nothing to complain at it. Oh my god, this is stupid. Sometimes compiler doesn't be it's not accurate. Sometimes. And it's not always, but sometimes. Sometimes. Okay. Wow. All right. If it's not on the edge, all right, run. Say do run, and while it's not the edge. So it tells us what to do. It tells us where to run and what not to run. So if it's like a blocks of it, I think this is a pre-loop. This is before the loop happened. This is after the loop. You have to do a while loop. not a do while loop. Because do while loop says it will you're gonna have to perform this and then check, right? And then you're gonna have to from Woody Pecker. Is it Woody Pecker? Yeah, Woody Pecker. For Woody Pecker is while this statement, you have to check if this statement is true, still true. If it's true, then you do this and then check it again. And then you do this, keep doing that until Woody Pecker said if it's on the edge, then stop. Well, I could have did the opposite. It's just basically you gotta perform this and then check. So basically you perform this whole thing while you and then check it. Perform and then check, perform and then check. Did the stupid. He did the stupidest move. I mean, we could do that, but always going to check something. Kaylin said for the relative, you know about computers, right? Me has a degree in computer science. No. I mean, I get that. Computer science is just me. I don't know much about computers, okay? I use computers every day, but I don't know anything about computers. I just code for a reason, I just code stuff for a reason. Okay. Why programmers like cooking? You peel the carrot, okay? You chop the carrot, you dip the carrot in a stew. You don't suddenly find out that your peeler is several versions behind and they drop support for carrots in 4.3. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Peeler cow, then what's your peeler going to do? Right? I'll take the carrot, I'm gonna peel it. I'm just chopping, but here. But what your peeler doing is way behind in the truck. Oh my god. If your peeler is that old, maybe you should buy a new peeler. Or if your version in your computer, if the version really is very old, maybe you should update that. Maybe you should either get a new peeler, right? Just like in the computer, if your version is very old and it dropped that support, maybe you have to change it. Changing something is very important. You always have to keep updating your code. If there's any like suggestions that this not gonna work, hear that. I know this is the version I want to do it, but it's very old. Maybe I had to update that. And that's what you do. My spouse, an artist on tech, working her way through a C++ class, part of digital arts. Let me know if you need help. Will do, Tara said. How's it going? Fine, I'm cheating. I Google for stuff I don't know. Do I tell her? I mean, you're supposed to learn how to do that. It's like, if you're Googling stuff that you don't know, then maybe you should listen. After you don't know, you should have asked your instructor. You should have asked your instructor to the doctor if there's any issues, but never cheat. I mean, Googling stuff there that you don't know what it is, well, it happens for us. If you're a scientist, it happens. It really happens a lot. So, but be careful, don't get caught because if you're cheap, that will be a problem and you'll probably get kicked out of college. Happy 25th birthday. Linux, here's your effing cake. Go ahead and compile it yourself. Oh, you gave me these ingredients and I have to make one. Oof, you're gonna hard time and have no instructions on it. That's that can be a problem. So what I do first is to combine dry first, combine everything in that, combine all that stuff in dry, all of them dry. Well, when you create a cake, always start a dry ingredient, make a dry ingredient first. first. Or make it either wet first and then dry, or is it dry or wet? It's up to you. That's how you make a cake. But this is really funny. You're gonna have to compile. That means go ahead, make yourself a cake, but it's gonna be ended with cake batter. Oh, you probably need an oven too. That's your missing thing. That's why I always had to find a details on what you're about mixing with this thing. Concerned parent, if all your friends jump off a bridge, would you follow them? Machine learning. Yes. Then because you're learning a machine, right? All right, yes. Well, the machine, because machine learning, because we are teaching the machine to do this. So if we teach this computer, if we teach the machine to jump off the bridge, if we jump off the bridge, then the machine should learn how to jump off the bridge. Okay, but that's a dark joke. I want to do it. So because we are teaching them, it's machine learning. The purpose of teaching learning is to teach a machine to do stuff. If I do this, if I have to follow what I'm doing, then the machine will have to follow what doing the same act as I'm doing. I mean, it's the same thing, right? Yeah. How to wake up in the morning. If having a coffee in the morning doesn't wake you up, try deleting table in production data instead. Oh God. Yep. That's definitely gonna wake you up so quick. Let me delete your table in the production database. No, 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 no. That's gonna give them a wake up call immediately. Accidentally delete all the stuff that you need is gonna be like, holy hell, delete this by accident. No, that is gonna happen. That's one way to wake them up. Okay. A QA engineer walks into the bar, orders a beer, orders 0 beers, orders, hold on, wait a second. 99,999,999,999 beers. Orders a lizard, orders -1 beers, orders a ishka. First real customer walks in and asks where the bathroom is, but bursts into flames, killing everyone. Oh God. I mean, quality matters, but where's the quantity at? I mean, quality matters, yeah. You want to code, the quality matters here, but you forgot about the quantity. It's like, but you have to have a quantity on it. Otherwise, I know you have a very quality program you got there, but we need numbers, folks. We need numbers. I know this gets it. It orders 1 beer, right? 1 beer, 0 beers. What? I know beers. I have, and then you have 99 billion beers. That's so many beers. And orders a lizard, and then who puts a lizard at the bar? -1 beers. Oh, I'm just gonna say, wait, beer, and orders the script that and the word that nonsense. And then the first customer, I'm just gonna walk in, or walks in and say, where's the bathroom? And then the whole thing just fire. Yeah, that's a problem. So advise yourself, quantity first, and then quality. Nerds, let's do the hackathon to find ways that programmers can fight. And then New Jersey government says unemployment system is falling over, and we need CBOL programs. Not like that. No. The hackathon. I mean, hackathon is a very good event because we do a lot of programming stuff here, and we have a lot of ways that we can fight that thing. I said, but the unemployment is a lot, and it goes up and up and up and up, and just we need the progress. No, it's not the same thing too. So no, you're in a different direction, buddy. You're in a different direction. My code doesn't work. Let's change from nothing and run it again. And it will change nothing and run it again. you're probably gonna have to fix that bug because there are some bugs there. Best 4 page. Oh, this is good. 4 page dropout. One of our development team must be punished for this unacceptable failure. Pick who to fire. Luke, James, Martin, Chris. In a forgiving mood, let them all keep their jobs. And don't click any of these 4. Don't let them fire. But this is a good 404 error page. If someone's gonna look up and see that, I wish our group has a 404 error like this. But no, we just get into it. All right, last but not least, pains of CSS. Me makes a small CSS change. My site. That's the funny thing. Someone messes up the nose and the mouth of a Pikachu. And their eyes and is their eyes and their cheeks same thing or are they off? I think their eyes and the cheeks there are off. Eyes are off, your cheeks are off. Because cheeks are off? I think so. I think yeah, your eyes are a little off, your nose and your mouth switches, and it's way too off. Like, come on, change it. Yeah, when it comes to using CSS, I never use CSS. It's just design stuff. It ruins like this image. That's not gonna be a good image, isn't it? Okay, at least we've gone through a lot of it. A lot of them. But I will have to cut some of the stuff that I think is not funny, but I think it is. But if you want to see the full version of it, link is in the description below. Alright guys, that's the end of this video and I'll see you next time. So long.